sponsored by OI Clothing. Get all your merch at oiclothing.com.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Hold up, I just made a mistake. All right, there we go. Hold up, let me turn this again. Hold up. Let me see. Mommy, what is over? But I'm trying some new shit. That's why. All right, I think that's it. All right, boom. What's good, man? It's your boy A. Smith, yo. You shooting the breeze, you know what I'm saying? Look, it's been a minute. I've been away. You feel me? I've been away from I've been on a little hiatus, bull cracking with the channel, with the videos, and with you know what I'm saying, with the show and all that. But 2024, y'all, I promise to be a little more consistent in how I do it. So, you know what I mean? What's going on, everybody, man? We back in effect. And apparently we got a lot that we can discuss, we could talk about. You feel me? It's been a lot going on, man. Um, it's been too much to really get into. But let me just start this by saying we are how many days? We are 6 days into the new year. 6 days into the new year. Feel me? It is January 5th. Technically the 6th, depending on where you at. I'm on the West Coast, so it's still about 10 o'clock right now. East Coast is 12, at the 12, like 1 o'clock. So, you know, it's tomorrow over there. So we 6 days into the new year, and I want to ask y'all a question. How far do you need time to do your resolution? You still need some time? You feel me? Or how far you into your resolution? You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna lie. I set a resolution for myself and I ain't get started yet. I'm still working on it. Feel me? 6 days has been too. There's been a lot going on, man. There's so much shit going on. I don't even know where to start. Like, I ain't want to make this episode too long. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I want to be more consistent. That's one of my goals this year is to really be more consistent with the channel, like how I was when I first started. One thing I noticed about myself, right? And my father used to always say this about me. You know what I mean? He used to say it's a marathon, not a sprint. Like I go out the gate and do something full of energy, be consistent with it, and then after a while I kind of die down and shit. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't keep the same energy full through. So that's something I'm trying to change. I'm trying to be more consistent with this shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of my resolutions, you feel me? Especially with the channel and just growing and getting better, you feel me? But I want to ask y'all, how far y'all into y'all resolution? And a lot of people had problems with people like setting New Year's resolutions and shit. You feel me? Right? You pace yourself, exactly. Pace yourself. Don't burn. Don't you feel me? You get like I will burn myself out if I just put all my energy into like you know what I'm saying. You gotta pace yourself, and that's why I believe the more order you have, the more you do things in a system, the easier it becomes to like you know what I'm saying to run that marathon. If you a little more get a system with yourself, you know what I'm saying. So that's something I'm working on. But yeah, man, I don't got problems with people setting resolutions for themselves because it's like you get a new calendar year to kind of set goals for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, 2024, it's 2024. Like that's crazy. 23 literally was like, it went by so quick. I promise you, bro. 2023 went by so fast, it ain't make no sense. Like it just seemed like yesterday. So I don't know if we getting older and the time getting faster or what, or the time actually getting faster because it's already 2024 and shit. We damn near halfway until January. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a lot of people's favorite time of the year because them taxes gonna drop soon. You know what I mean? So yeah, but anyway, I wanted to like, you know what I mean, just say this about the new year and stuff. You know what I mean? Something I've been thinking, you know what I'm saying? I drive for a living, so I'm usually always thinking and shit. You feel me? Because I'm a spur of the moment. Me too. You feel me? I do things in the spur of the moment, planning. You know, I could say one thing I really need to work on is just being more organized and systematic with shit. and following a system. You know what I'm saying? Like a schedule and a routine, really. You know what I'm saying? Like incorporating things into a routine and stuff like that. But one of the things I wanted to just talk about, especially with a lot of news, there's been a lot of shit going on the past like maybe couple weeks. It's so much stuff to get into. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man. Definitely a routine. You know what I mean? Definitely. Because the thing's a lot easier when you got a system. You got routine. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when you're trying to do something different. But one of the things I wanted to get into for real, and I wanted to put emphasis on because I like I said, I drive, and I'm like, damn, you know what? A big word this year for me that I want to focus on is the hold on. Let me see if I can put it on the screen. Because it's better when you read something opposed to like to me saying it. I want you to read it and you feel me? But I don't know how I'm gonna do it because I was expecting my computer to work, but it's acting too slow, but I ain't wanna waste no time. But this word right here, I'm gonna just pop it up across the screen, the bottom. This is something I want everybody to focus on, you feel me? Hold up. Hold up. Give me a second. Hold on. Boom. This word. Tell me if y'all can see that word right there. Tell me if y'all can see composure. I said it. I said I want y'all to read it. But that's a big word right there. You know why that's important, yo? Because I'm realizing something, yo. Yo, look, I don't want to get all heavy and deep, but yo, it's a literal war going on outside. Like hear me out, yo. It's a fucking war going on outside, yo. It's like in every direction you getting attacked by every kind of direction, like everything on every level, whether it's what you eating, whether it's like socially, spiritually, like it's you being attacked. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like composure is big. You feel me? Composure is big, and it'll save you. You know what I'm saying? It should have saved you from a lot of shit. So I know me in particular, that's something I'm definitely putting emphasis on. And you know what I mean? You gotta keep your composure, yo, because how many people we know or situations you see where a motherfucker lose their composure and it inform like that. It's just a story of a nigga jumping over the fucking I know y'all seen it. He bum rushed the judge. As bad as I know, as bad as people want to hurt the judge, you can't do it because now he got added like 7, 9 more charges, and you feel me? It's like all because a nigga couldn't keep his composure. Like, keep your composure out here, yo. Keep your fucking composure. So that's a big word. That's the word of 2024, yo. I want people to, you know what I'm saying? More say absolutely, feel me? Composure means centering yourself, which means you keeping balance with yourself. Absolutely, you can't lose yourself. That's why, you know what I'm saying? It's a bigger conversation. That's why it's important. And while I'm thinking, I'm just thinking, yo, that's why it's important for niggas to stay busy. Because if you staying busy, save you. You know what I'm saying? Like having a purpose. You feel me? Having a purpose. It gives you something to work for and to focus on. You gotta almost have a laser focus on things. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta really approach life like that because mental illness is real. And it's another thing. A lot of us suffer from it and don't even know it. We're not even aware of that shit. You know what I mean? A lot of us got a lot of traumas and different things and we ain't aware of it. So, you know what I mean? That's a whole nother story, but that's absolutely right. So, you know, them some of the things we gotta practice, you know what I'm saying? Just I feel like me, I'm just speaking to y'all because this is stuff that I'm thinking like, dang, yo, like nigga gotta stay busy. Like being busy, staying busy, having a purpose, it'll really save you. You know what I'm saying? Like and but don't ignore exactly. That's what I was gonna say next. But don't ignore the obvious. Like don't be naive, you know? Like be realistic. You know what I'm saying? Be realistic. But be real with yourself. Be truthful, honest with yourself. Like be honest. You know what I mean? Don't be like blind to your own shit. You feel me? You gotta make peace with yourself and you know what I mean, go through that process. But you know, that's something I want to focus on this year, you know what I mean? Because it's all about growth at the end of the day. Practice makes progress. We having conversation. We parting now because that's exactly right. Practice makes progress, yo. We ain't gonna be perfect. You ain't gonna do everything right, but practice, practice, practice. Be honest with yourself, truthful with yourself. That's how you grow when you aware of yourself, and you know what I mean. And hang around people that's like minded. You feel me? But make sure you keeping your composure. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I mean, we all fall short, right? We all got our limits and breaking points, but make sure you're keeping your composure, man. You feel me? Because one false move, yo, everything you work for can be gone in a minute. It be gone. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my little story right there. Gotta find your own purpose and motivation. You feel me? Like even with this show, right? Like when I first started doing this, it excited me. I was excited. You know what I mean? It felt good to be excited about something. It felt good to work towards something. You know what I mean? And that's therapeutic in a sense. You know what I mean? Like to see something blossom, something you know what I mean, you interested in doing. So, get something going, create a hobby, positive hobbies, like things that can grow into something good. Like, you know what I mean? Like pick up healthy hobbies and shit. Like, working out, somewhere you can get a good benefit from reading. You know what I mean? Like, I don't be idle. That should being idle will fuck you up. But yeah, that's my 2024 good, you know what I'm saying? Words of encouragement to the people. Yo, we all dealing with all kinds of things. We come from different walks of life. We all got different things we dealing with, you know what I'm saying? And you feel me? She said 2023 showed me a lot about composure. Even when others lose it, you see how things really are. You learn a lot about having composure. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what I'm saying? And what I like to say is some things happen to other people for us. You feel me? Like I call it teachable moments. Like something might not happen directly to you, but it might happen to somebody you know. You might see something, and it's for your learning. You know what I'm saying? And just pray you're aware of certain situations so you can learn from it. But yeah, yo, it'll save you. You know what I mean? And let's all practice it. You feel me? Let's just all practice on keeping our composure, however that is. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, motherfucker will take you there and make you lose it. But you gotta have that control over yourself. So yeah, yo, them my words for 2023. You feel me? And yeah. Let me see what 20 I've been 2020. That's my words for 24. Whoa, what's up? What's up with you, bro? It's gonna be hard, but we have to be our own motivators and recognize the ones that want to give. Nah, no bullshit. Listen. I'm look, yo. I can say this through my experience. I really, at one point in time in my life, right? I was I would say it's not that I was scared to be alone. I guess I didn't know how to be alone. You know what I'm saying? So I'd always put people around me just to kind of, you feel me? But the older I got, and y'all, if y'all know me, y'all know I moved from Baltimore to California. You feel me? I put myself in California where I'm out of my comfort zone and I'm not around nobody. So I kind of was forced to be alone in a sense. You get what I'm saying? One thing I learned is power in being alone. The ability to be alone is power in that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you learn a lot. You feel me? You spend a lot of time with yourself, but like you said, Smitty, like recognize the ones that get genuine help. You feel me? Because when you step away from things, you can see things from the outside, kind of, sort of. And that's what I was able to do, getting out of that environment. I was able to look at my situation from the outside and see it totally different. You feel me? It's kind of like being in a toxic relationship. It's like when you in it, you ain't really aware of it. You know it's toxic and all that shit, but you ain't aware of it like that. Like until you step out of it, and then you can look back like, what the fuck? I was tripping. Like, what was I even doing? You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like one of those things, but it's power in being our own motivators, being able to be alone and shit like that. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, shit, I don't care who you're around and who you got around you, yo. It's like you only got yourself in a sense. You feel me? So self-control. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand sometimes being. I don't think she finished it. You feel me? But But yeah, yo, it's definitely power in that. So I encourage everybody. It's all about growth at the end of the day. Shit, I always say, ain't nobody don't know basketball player shoot 100% from the field. Don't know baseball player hit 1,000 on at the plate. You feel me? Don't know quarterback finish 100% completing his passes and shit. So you gonna fuck up. You feel me? And you gonna mess up. But practice, I'm gonna bring that back up again. Where practice makes progress. So you know what I mean? I like that shit right there. So, you know what I mean? We're gonna all work. Let's encourage each other to work towards the better and shit like that. You feel me? Everything gonna be kumbaya all the time, but you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Yeah. But yeah, we got a lot of shit to get into, yo. It was a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? Look good doing it, have fun. Life, yeah, have fun. Shit, you feel me? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, look, yo, it's a beautiful thing. Look at it like that. It's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? Don't forgive yourself. If you gotta be one of them people that gotta forgive yourself, you feel me? Hey man, look good doing that shit. Enjoy life, enjoy growth. Cause everybody go through it, everybody do it. You feel me? Enjoy that shit and keep it moving. Learn, live and learn. You know what I mean? Like let shit go. That's another big thing. We gotta learn how to let shit go. Like let shit go. I'm learning how to laugh at myself. I'm trying my best. You feel me? Not to take myself so damn serious. You feel me? Laugh. You feel me? Laugh at myself. Not take myself so serious and loosen up. You know what I mean? But yeah, yo. But a lot of shit been going. I know y'all been saying I don't even know where to start. You feel me? You know what I mean? I don't know where to start, but we got so much shit to talk about. Like I was saying, you feel me? Just a little quick nostalgia trip. It is 2024. And you know what I mean? When you actually think about that, that's crazy. Because 100 years ago was the 1920s. Like it's just crazy. You feel me? Yeah, it feel good to laugh, Smitty. Absolutely, yo. It feel good to laugh, yo. But like I was saying, I'm gonna just throw some pictures up there, yo. I'm just throw some pictures on the screen, and you tell me how this shit make you feel, yo. Like who remember these right here? Who remember them, yo? You remember them? You feel me? Like I just had to find some old shit because, like I said, niggas getting older and all that. The 90s was almost damn 30 years ago. You feel me? So who remember the splices, man? Or shit like this. You feel me? The little setup back in the day. This is the setup back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? Or you go to Burger King, you grab a couple of these and shit. Yeah, nostalgia, yo, it's fun, yo. I like the nostalgia shit sometimes. You feel me? Niggas say hell yeah, you know what I mean? Oh shit like that. You feel me? I just thought that was cool. You feel me? I thought that was cool. Like I seen, I'm like, damn, yo, we really getting up there. But as y'all know, since I got a couple people on here, you feel me? That TV, that TV you smack the side of that bitch. You got the little aluminum foil on the antenna and all that. You feel me? You feel me? But yeah, I want to ask y'all, yo, since we here, right? Couple people on the stream, I want to salute y'all. What y'all think of that Jonathan Majors shit, yo? I know it's been talked about. People that know it's old news, but I ain't get a chance to talk about it on the show. I want to ask, what do y'all think about that? Like that whole situation. Like, do you think he was wrong from the jump? Do you think it was a fair verdict? Like how y'all feel about that, yo? If y'all ain't familiar with the Jonathan Majors story, right? I'ma give you a brief synopsis of it. Pretty much, yo. Jonathan Majors was dealing with this he was dealing with a white girl. You feel me? Definitely not fair. It's not. He was dealing with a white girl or whatever. And she and that's just not verbatim, you feel me? But she claimed that he was physically abusive to her. He claimed that he was stalking her and all this shit, right? He ended up losing a lot of movie roles behind it and all this shit, right? So there was a video footage of, and I'm sure most of y'all seen the footage of him, like I guess trying to put her in a car and he running from her. You feel me? He runs from her. He does that shit and he runs from her. She chased him all the way down the street. She's chasing. You know what I'm saying? And so they play that. You feel me? So everybody see that, like, oh, he trying to run from her. You know what I mean? He trying to run from her. This, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. So boom, he go to court. How you running from the problem? Everything on camera. He's innocent, bro. This shit crazy. You feel me? This is what I'm saying. This the fucked up part, right? And I'm gonna give y'all a brief synopsis because I want to. This is why I say composure, yo. This like that's why I say we at war. Like it's a real. It's like it's a mental war of this motherfucker. When it said this is not a physical war. It's a war like a war you can't see. It's really like a mental war going on out here. You feel me? So much for the system. Like the dude running. So they play that. Everybody see it in court. He get in court pretty much. And they find him. First of all, he's on trial for a misdemeanor, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy. He's on trial for a misdemeanor. I think they find him not guilty on a few things, but they find him guilty on I think like I can't remember exactly what it was, but I think it was like intent to hurt or reckless handling her recklessly or some shit like that. And he ended up getting guilty on that. He get dropped from Marvel, drop him, and all this shit, right? So the reason I think it's fucked up is because like we are not the people. First of all, the niggas, they got a phone. She recording him on the phone. She recording a conversation, right? First of all, I got a problem with anybody that record a conversation without the other person knowing. Because if I record you, me and your conversation, I can pretty much control. I know I'm recording. So I can control how I'm acting. I can put on a facade. First of all, she recording him and he on there like, I need you to be like Coretta Scott King and da da da. And he look who he's saying that to though. He misdemeanor assault and harassment. Exactly. Misdemeanor, he on trial for misdemeanor. That's how you know it's crazy from the jump. You know what I'm saying? But he on the phone yelling at her. He not even yelling. He trying to give up. To me, it sounds like he trying to give his girl a pep talk. Like, girl, you supposed to have my back. Like, we supposed to be holding this shit down. Like, you supposed to be my queen. Like, my Nubian princess. You know who he sounded like to me? What's the nigga on Don't Be a Menace and shit when he seen a white girl? Like, damn, baby, you my milk of magnesia. Uh, when the devil made you, he broke the mold. God damn, that's what he sound like to me. He sound like, what's the name? Preach or some shit like that. You feel me? And he the one that called 911. Listen, this is other words. All the shit tells me is, yo, bro, he was never in them people eyes, he was always guilty, yo. That's why, look, yo, I'm gonna keep it real. Whatever you do is your business. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoever you deal with is your business. And we're gonna get into that too. But whoever you deal with is your business, yo. But bro, stay from the other side, yo. You know what I mean? Like if you can help it, because at the end of the day, especially if you up there like them niggas, yo, like stay away from them people. You feel me? And I ain't trying to be super, super raw when I say it because it's YouTube. You feel me? Yeah, they say no more. We ain't about to let this nigga go. But what's even more crazy is this shit right here. Remember this? How come she kept her part? She kept her part, but he lose everything. Come on now, yo. That is like everything. Something happen all the time to let you know that at the end of the day, you still a nigga. Like at the end of the day, bro, like you still a nigga, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like these, you feel me? Like at the end of the day, yo. So you gotta move smart out here. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't, you know what I'm saying? And she got caught lying and all that shit, but she can still have her dignity in her part. All that, make her money and all that shit. But this man lose everything. At the end of the day, yo, you gotta remember, yo, you got is a little, feel me? I ain't the dude that like be on all that race shit, but I'm gonna tell you this, yo. It is a certain understanding you gotta have out here. You feel me? Like, even if you in the bench, you still a nigga. Straight up. And that's not no victim shit. It just is what it is, yo. You know what I'm saying? You gotta move, you gotta be smart, like how you move out here, man, cause you know. And that brings me to another topic. You feel me? It's a blatant, it's blatant, bro. It's obvious. It's like enough of this shit happened. And that's why I said in the beginning of this stream, teachable moments, shit you learn, shit like sometimes things happen to other people for your learning. You feel me? It's blatant. It's bright as day. He should have felt crazy on the phone with that white woman telling her she need to be like Coretta Scott King and all that. Like the fact that he ain't see nothing wrong with that is like, you know what I mean? But more power to the brother. But like, yo, we gotta remember that shit. Like, like I said, I ain't all on the, you know what I mean? I don't like to use it like like a victimization type of thing. But at the same time, yo, you just gotta know what type of time they on out here. So you feel me? It's a lot of shit that come with being famous, I think, anyway. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of shit that come with that, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, here go another thing. This shit right here. How many of y'all know Kid Cudi, familiar with Kid Cudi? You feel me? Now, this happened a while ago, right? Now, he was at the peak of his career and it crumbled in an instant. In an instant. You feel me? In an instant. Over with. We might see him on Tubi or something. If I was him, I'd pick up a few Tubi movies. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? Dress wearing his boy. Yeah, yo. Like Kid Cudi, you feel me? You say Cleveland rapper Kid Cudi responds to critics who says he wore a dress on Saturday night, live for an Illuminati humiliation ritual. All right. I'm gonna get into his tweet, right? And this is the nigga said. This is the nigga said. Neo was just in a dress too. Hey yo, I seen a picture of Neo from way back in the day when he was like laying on his stomach with his feet in the air. Some shit. I don't know how real that was, but I know y'all. Do y'all remember that picture, yo, of Neo and shit? He had like a stocking cap on. And it didn't even look like a regular stocking cap. It looked like, back in the day when you used to cut your mother's stockings and put the knot in it type shit. It looked like one of them kind of stocking cats. He was laying on his stomach, like with his feet in the air and shit, like in the JC Penny pose. He fucked up the ritual and wore Jordans with the dress. Hey, yo, not the JC Penny pose. Yo, was in the JC Penny pose, bro. That's crazy. He was on the Masked Singer doing that shit? Why he had no mask on? That's crazy. But he say, this is a response. He say, "Dear Isaac, you silly, stupid little person, and all the people under this post. It's the start of a new year, and I got time for motherfuckers like you today. This post is a mad motherfucking lame of you and sad. The denial, bro. A black man can't express himself and be calm. Listen, yo. All right, let me read and then I speak. A black man can't express himself and be confident and successful without it being some conspiracy. The success was given to me by God with the help of my many angels. All you people in the comments that have been tweeting me all day about this shit can goggle on my mail." This nigga terrible. This moment was a proud moment for me, a shining moment for all the people who expressed themselves in their art. I felt free and alive. It inspired people, and nothing you stupid, simple asses can take away from me. Happy New Year's, you simps. Like, bro, like it's this wild shit. Hold on, let me get this shit off the screen. Like, all right, it's a few things, yo. Goggle. Like goggle mayo though, you gotta have a strong ass throat to goggle some mayo. I ain't gonna lie. Like pause. That's it. That's some crazy. That's one of them strong throat motherfuckers. Goggle mayo. Motherfuckers that drink peanut butter through a straw. Shit, old strong throat motherfuckers. Them niggas Kid Cudi be hanging with. You gotta watch niggas like that, yo. You gotta watch a nigga who put on a dress and then say some shit like this was a proud moment for me. You know what I mean? You can't spin that shit, bro. You cannot spin that shit. He try to spin it and make us look like we the crazy ones and we the wild ones for saying something about this shit. That's how you know this nigga wore mascara. Yo, fuck he talk about. Look, yo, I'm not shaming nobody. Yo, it is what it is. You do your thing. I don't know what goes on in your household, but you can't do no shit like that and expect people not to say nothing, yo. I'm sorry, you feel me? You can't do nothing like that. And you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm just saying, you feel me? If I walk outside dressed up like Ronald McDonald, right? And a nigga in the background be like, Oh, you old Big Mac, nigga, say something. That's just like me being like, man, fuck you, nigga. I'm proud of my McDonald's suit, nigga. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Like, come on, be for real. That's low key coming out. It is. And if you coming out, it's like you said, 2023. Do your thing. You feel me? Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? They want the free pub. It's wicked, yo. If you gotta look, yo. Look, I ain't here to judge nobody, yo. You feel me? But like, I ain't here to judge nobody. But it's weird that in today's world, niggas do shit like that for publicity, and it works though. More. That's what's crazy about it. That shit work because he probably ain't seen us much traction in his name since fucking Day and Night came out. And I ain't gonna lie, Day and Night was my shit when it came out. I love that fucking song. You know what I'm saying? But hey, yo, it's crazy. Proud moment, buddy really crowned that. Like that was his moment. Like yo, he crowned that as his moment, Twiz, yo. That's crazy. Like I don't know what's up with nigga. You feel me? Word of mouth, the best ever. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy out this motherfucker. You know what I mean? That make me want to talk about I mean, I was probably gonna save it, but fuck it. Since we here talking about niggas wearing dresses and shit, if y'all been on the internet, niggas say Diddy told her to do it. Niggas say Diddy told her to do it. You feel me? To say facts. So since the kids see ghosts with the Kanye, right? You feel me? Back in them times, I ain't gonna lie, I was fucking with Cudi and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Look, yo, this is what I've learned to do over the years, yo. I separate the music from the artists and shit nowadays because, to be honest, we don't know these people. You feel me? Like behind closed doors, these motherfuckers can be some sick individuals and shit. You know what I mean? Like nigga, shit. I done heard stories, and I don't know how true it is, but I'm sure you feel me. Like I'm sure all y'all heard shit on the internet about certain individuals rapping or whatever. So it's like I've learned to separate the music from a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Because nowadays you don't know who you can love a motherfucking artist. He can be your favorite person in the world whole time behind closed doors. This nigga like, you know what I mean, into some old sick ass shit. You know what I mean? Diddy raunchy as that nigga Diddy is a nasty nigga, yo. Diddy is like a different type of nasty, yo. Diddy is like that nigga on the yo like, you feel me? This nigga got he fucking Thunderstone evolved nasty. This nigga evolved the final form of nasty and shit. Like this nigga, instant ultra instinct nasty. Crazy. He in all the scandals. That's why I believe it. That's why, like, it's certain niggas you hear shit on when they come out, you'll hear it and be like, that's hard to believe. Like, I don't know, maybe that with Diddy, I'm like, oh nah, he did that shit. You feel me? Yeah, all that shit. That's why I think this year shit is a lot gonna be revealed, yo. That's just how I think. I think we was getting to that point anyway, where a lot of shit is getting revealed, especially in the industry. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always like once I seen certain things, mind you, I'm just a regular dude. You feel me? Like I ain't, I ain't never make it or nothing like that. So it's easy for me to say. But if I was ever successful in the music or entertainment, I'd be cool with being like a fucking 6-figure nigga. Like I'd be cool with going on local tours, like my pay for tours and shit, making a little 6 figures, have my cult following the fans and shit. Like fuck all that super duper stardom shit, yo, because I believe the higher up you get, the wilder shit get for you. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's all coming. Yo, we got so much shit to talk about, yo. Right? And he all in them shits. He probably on, bro. Yo, it's a lot of shit coming out. The Epstein shit came out. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you feel me? A lot gonna be revealed, yo. The real question is, let me ask y'all a question since y'all on here. How many people just gonna let that shit breeze over their head? You know what I'm saying? Because we living in a world day, yo, the people's under the strongest delusion in the world. You know what I'm saying? And there's a select few people like, and mind you, I know we don't really care. We not too invested in this shit. But if you're a motherfucker that watch the times, I like to consider myself one of them people that watch the times. You know what I'm saying? Like to see what kind of times we in. and see what's all the shit that's going on. But for the most part, some people just be like, that shit go, you know what I mean? The next day, next week, it'll be something else. You feel me? 2024, the light of light shit. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? People already forgetting about the shit. You know what I mean? Things happen so fast. You know what I'm saying? Things happen so frequently. So, people got microwave brains. It's like people kind of like, people attentions is real short. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Including myself sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So we got to constantly, you know what I mean, remember this stuff that's going on. But I definitely think that 2024 is the year where a lot of shit get exposed. But what was I getting into? Yeah, we was talking about nigga wearing a dress. We was talking about that Cat Williams shit. Now, if you don't know, mind you, I had all this shit queued up to be on my laptop, my computer, but it ain't working right. So I'm just going off the top of my head. Kelly didn't get pointed out till enough people exactly. You feel me? And this is another thing I believe. First of all, let me just say this. This back to my John Majors point. You ain't got the color for the cover. You feel me? Like, first of all, so if you black and you in the industry and you doing some nefarious shit, trust and believe, them people they gonna hit that shit like the reverse Uno card. Boom, send your ass back down. You know what I'm saying? So niggas like Diddy and all these other dudes who get all these sex scandals coming out on them, a lot of times that happens to the whites and the white people in the power and shit, and nothing happens. You feel me? Like nothing happens. They'll be in the news and tabloids and shit, but you talking about niggas losing their whole career and catalog. Like R. Kelly, he can't even make money off his music no more. You know what I'm saying? Niggas knew what Kelly was doing. You feel me? But someone always had to be the fall guy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't taking what I'm saying, like when I say I'm not taking no blame from these dudes, but what I'm saying is like when you black, yo, and you in that industry and you doing the furious shit, oh, they gonna use that motherfucker. Like every time. It's in other words, it's a glass ceiling. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas like Diddy, yo, he a billionaire. What other white billionaire you know in scandals going through this shit? Come on now. That's why it's back to my John Major shit. You feel me? Like at the end of the day, you gotta understand where we in and what type of shit's going on. You just not know how to read the room and see what's going on. Like, oh, I see what type of time niggas on. Like, you feel me? Like, move smart. You feel me? Like, move smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, hey man, I do believe whatever you put out there is gonna come back. It might come back 10, 20 years later, but it's gonna come back. As soon as you think you escaped it, like we've been through Kelly and shit. When he came out with that tape way back in the day, I probably was like in middle school or something. You feel me? Way back in the day, that nigga came back. You know what I'm saying? Hey, oh yeah, yo, yeah, that white boy, that old the Clippers, right? But like, like that's it. Like you ain't, you know what I'm saying? The nigga probably still making billions. They talking about Donald Sterling. What else happened to him? You feel me? I could be mistaken. You know what I'm saying? She say move like cat. Feel me? Stand on business, yo. Like don't put yourself in compromising positions. Like, you know what I mean? Um, shit, man. I don't know. Like I said, I ain't never been famous, but I can just imagine shit. I got my taxes one time before and I felt like that nigga. So I know what it's like to have a bunch of money at one time. You feel me? Like shit, it's, you know what I'm saying? It's been situations that could have went bad for us, you know what I mean? But it's like, hey man, Cat been standing on business forever. No bullshit. You feel me? And that's what I want to talk. I want to talk about Cat Williams, yo. Cat Williams recently came out. He was on the Shannon Sharp podcast. You feel me? Club Shake Shake. He was on Club Shake Shake and shit. And you know what I'm saying? He was talking to, you know what I mean? He was talking to Shannon Sharp. Now Cat Williams one of them motherfuckers. Cat Williams, Cat Williams a motherfucker. He's very vocal. He never been a nigga to bite his tongue. You feel me? And he gonna say what he wanna say. You know what I'm saying? And he went in on a lot of his fellow comedians. You feel me? He went on fucking Steve. He had smoke for Steve Harvey. He had smoke for Cedric the Entertainer. He had smoke for a lot of people, yo. He said a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. 2024 out the gate. Cat Williams going crazy. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at the history of Cat Williams, just looking at his career, there's been times where, see, what they try to do in this industry is if you're a person that's going against the grain or you speaking differently than what everybody thinking, they call you crazy. They try to label you, give you that crazy title, like, oh, he do drugs, he crazy, blah, 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 blah. But Cat managed to wiggle out of that shit and be here today. You feel me? You talking about a career that spanned over, like, you know what I'm saying? When was he in Friday? You know what I'm saying? Like over 20, 30, almost 20 years, a little more than that. He probably did stand up and shit like that. You feel me? Nigga, hey, y'all saying a lot. He definitely more whites. They get away with it more so because they own kind, quick to tear it down. No bullshit. You feel me? I ain't saying white people don't go down for it at all, but like it's just something when a nigga do something, yo, they lose everything. They be in the news all the time. You feel me? They lose everything they work for, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Right? He telling the truth. Ricky Smiley, you know what I'm saying? It's funny how all those people swear Cat is the Lulu when he always speaks with truth and conviction, in my opinion. No bullshit. And he one of them people and he one of them people that been high enough on a high enough level to see to know it, kind of know you kind of give his words some merit. You kind of, you know what I mean? Because he been around. You know he been up there. You know shit. I remember his one of his biggest specials when he was like, he like, man, I've been to one of them Hollywood parties, and you remember that shit when he's like, nigga, just sniff the coke right in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Like he always been like that. You feel me? One thing I want to say about all the comedians, yo, all of them kind of try to take the high road. Ain't nobody really directly address what he was talking about. Like everybody tried to get on the high road type shit and be like, you know, and cat blase blase blah. You know what I'm saying? Um, feel me? Yeah, I already know, bro. I already know. You know what I'm saying? I already know. And I think it's getting exposed now. You feel me? That was on his first special. He was putting shit out there back then. Truth in every single joke. It's the truth in every joke. You feel me? How you feel about Trick Daddy trying to talk about? Hey, yo, you know what's crazy? I just seen that the day when Trick was trying like, oh, I'm a street nigga, this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. All right, I think this, right? This is what I think. What Cat Williams did was bold. Whenever you do something like that and you put people's names into the mix, you gotta be prepared with whatever comes with that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people speaking on that shit is a result. But I don't think I could be mistaken. Did Cat say something directly about Trick or what it was? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, did he mention Trick Daddy name? Because I watched the whole interview and I don't. You know what I mean? He said, "Tell that man Trick mind his business." All right, if he ain't said his name, I don't know why. Maybe Trick Daddy close to somebody, but even still, you feel me? Like I still like I think when you do something like that and you say some shit like that, yo, you leave room for people to respond, whether I agree or not. Like I don't agree. Trick definitely need to mind his business, especially if he ain't say nothing about it. But you know, it is what it is. Maybe he feel connected to he cool with one of the comedians that he mentioned or some shit like that. The funny thing is that shit's so long. Right, it's long as shit. I don't remember him saying his name. They send the wolves. It's crazy, right? They call it the boule or something, right? Just like Stephen A. Smith. When a nigga do something wrong, who they sick on him? They sick the niggas on him and sick. Like, go get him. You feel me? You mess with one, you gotta mess them all. You feel me? Empty birds make the loudest noise. Absolutely. I personally believe a lot of Cat shit was he was speaking on some shit, yo. If you really look at the history of like it's for instance, do y'all notice? Because they say Martin he had a stroke or something like that. Martin seemed different, yo. Like I don't know, Martin ain't the same, yo. Like you know what I'm saying? You know it's true when it's hey, yo, and that shit was fire too. I'm like, damn, Ludacris got some bars. You know what I'm saying? Like that nigga Ludacris fire. You feel me? He was saying some shit. He put that shit together well, but you know he had to say something. And nobody said he was lying either. Nobody said he was lying. Nobody said he full of shit. You feel me? But niggas know, you know what I mean? I'm a big fan. Who in here watched the 5150 with Corey Holcomb? Corey Holcomb kind of say similar things. They called him everything but a lie. They say he got hate in his heart, this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. Martin a robot. Like my thing with Martin, yo, I look at him today, it seemed like, I don't know. He don't even seem like he wanna be funny no more. But all I'm saying that to say is I think something happened to him that changed him and shit. Like, I don't know, you feel me? But all I'm saying is like when you look at the history of like black comedians, like when Cat Williams said in the Friday scene, the nigga was supposed to get raped in jail. I mean, raped in the bathroom, right? It's like, why? Like, you know what I'm saying? One, why is that put in there? Like, why is gotta be a nigga, always a nigga in some kind of compromising position? You feel me? Fucking with that. Ooh wee. You say facts, 50 Cent, real 50. You know what I mean? Yeah, asking Cat to be in, like shit like that, yo. I seen Ice Cube response, and he ain't say nothing in denial about it. He just kind of spoke his piece on it, but he ain't say, you know what I mean. And if I ain't mistaken, didn't Ice Cube make First Sunday too? So why First Sunday got the nigga in the dress in there? You know what I'm saying? Like, why they always gotta put niggas in dresses, yo? You know what I mean? Like, you feel me? So and look, Dave Chappelle. I seen, I know Dave Chappelle was one of the famous people speaking out. Like, man, I ain't wearing no fucking dress. Fuck that. Man, I seen a video of the nigga Dave Chappelle in makeup wearing a dress, nigga. Early in his career. You feel me? He didn't say Cat was lying either. No, he didn't. You feel me? Yep, they want that demoralizing of the Mac. And specifically, I think, yeah, we could just say the man. I think that absolutely, yo, one of the gems. And if you look at the man today, yo, like the average man, you feel me, is more sensitive. I mean, to keep it real, more bitch made. You know what I'm saying? Hella emotional and shit. Niggas, this a whole, I'm going off on a tangent now. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? But I think a lot of niggas, a lot of crime be based off niggas just emotional, dealing with all kinds of shit and don't know how to deal with it. You feel me? Like, so much, I know we all come from places where we done seen shit happen where it could have just been like, oh, how the fuck that dumbass shit happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas could have talked it out. Like, niggas too emotional, yo. Don't know how to deal with it. But that's a bigger topic. You know what I'm saying? Bro, y'all saying so much real shit. I can't click on all y'all comments at the same time. But yo, yeah, y'all there with me. You understand? You feel me? It was Cat contract that had Ricky Smiley wearing a button. At least that's what he said. I mean, and look, here's the thing about that. Whether he was lying or not, in Ricky Smiley next movie, wasn't he wearing a dress? Wasn't Cat Williams in it? You feel me? I don't know. Niggas carrying bags, you feel me? Pocketbooks, you feel me? A little book bag, cool, but niggas be wearing pocketbooks raised by, yo, that's another, bro. I ain't want to get into the heavy shit, but yeah, yo, hey man. All in all, yo, our culture is we need to recover, yo. We need to group back. You feel me? Man, leggings, all types of shit. If they can't kill black men, they'll feminize them. Absolutely. 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 That's why I said in the beginning of this podcast or this show, I said, we are at war, nigga. We got to have a laser focus. It's not just like, we in war in every aspect. We getting attacked, nigga. Every fucking aspect. We getting attacked through food. We getting attacked through the media. We getting attacked through physically, mentally, spiritually. It's a war. You gotta have a laser focus out this bitch. That's why let me bring it back up real quick. Let me bring it. Fucking composure, nigga. Keep your composure out this bitch. Don't get lost in the sauce, yo. Don't just watch, see shit, peep shit. Okay, I see what they doing over there. Oh, I see. Oh shit, that's going on. Oh, I got wiggle through here. You feel me? The words say, yo, you gotta be like a fox. You gotta be wise like a fox out here, yo. Don't fall for it. They literally call it a trap. That's just one aspect of it, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all believe him on that contract. Ricky been doing that old lady shit for a minute, and it's his funny character. Yeah, I mean, shit. The only thing I know him for is that. You feel me? Is the old lady and the retarded dude. You know what I'm saying? It's always been, yo. It's always been. Showing up. Showing up. You feel me? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Facts. Make mental notes, move accordingly. That's you gotta be smart out here, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to, yo. You got to, because it's the fucking enemy will literally devour you, my nigga. Like it'll devour you. You know what I mean? Lil Daryl, yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, Lil Daryl used to be funny as shit. You know what I'm saying? And he used to do the prank calls too. They used to be funny. You know what I'm saying? Sister Bernice. Nigga say I forgot about Lil Daryl. But yeah, yo, Cat Williams was exposing that shit. What else he was saying? He's talking about Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey took Mr. And for real, I forget his real name. I'm gonna just call him Mr. Cooper. Mr. Cooper he mentioned that shit in the yeah, them pranks definitely was funny as shit. Like when he was like when he act like the little boy who he's like my father over there, we hungry. We want some milk. That shit was funny as a motherfucker. I was tripping. But yeah, he talked about Steve Harvey, yo. Mark Curry, that's his name. Mark Curry. Like he was talking about him and shit, and pretty much Mark Curry, he been saying Steve Harvey like took your whole stilo, like took your whole shit, took his whole set, took his idea for because I remember hanging with Mr. Cooper, and I remember him being an ex-basketball player. You feel me? They called hanging with Mr. Cooper and that Mandela effect, bro. And I was for real. Oh no, I gotta look up the Mandela effect with Mr. Cooper. He put Cedric out there. Yeah, he put a lot of niggas out there. But I like when you think about it, I never thought about putting them two shows together, hanging with Mr. Cooper and Steve Harvey show. You feel me? Steve Harvey show is the one I ended up watching the most. But once you see a nigga do something, you can take it and make it better anyway. That's kind of what 50 Cent did to Ja Rule and shit. He took Ja Rule whole formula and did it better. Like, nigga, I'm gonna do it too, dude, but I'm gonna do it better, nigga. And I'm gonna my video is gonna be the same as your video, except I'm gonna make it better, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? He put Cedric out there. Let me ask y'all this, yo. Do y'all think Cedric the Entertainer funny? His shit was syndicated. That's you know what I'm saying? He was more so of course he bigger in a sense, so he gonna outshine Mr. Cooper. You feel me? That's you know what I mean? Who'd have knew back then that the internet and all this shit would be like it is today where we can look up all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? They ain't know that shit back then. And then when I heard this ain't the first time I heard that Bernie Mac story, yo. And I don't like, yo, did you ever think about how Bernie Mac just died and niggas just like let it happen? Like niggas ain't like it was one of those things that happened and niggas just kind of let that shit go. Like I feel like Bernie Mac wasn't honored enough as he should have been for what he meant to the fucking black community as far as like the comedy shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was random. You feel me? Cedric funny sometimes. Amore say hell no. Um, none of the kings of comedy were funny to me except Bernie Mac shit is the only thing I remember from that shit. The milk and cookies, the retarded bus driver. You know what I'm saying? And like I just feel like like Twizzy said, yo, it was random. Niggas ain't even believe it when it happened. You feel me? Bernie shit was the shit. And from what Cat Williams said, Bernie Mac, like it was Steve Harvey was supposed to be the ender. You know what I'm saying? But Bernie Mac shit was so funny, they like, man, fuck it. Let Bernie, I'ma just host it. You know what I'm saying? You can see Bernie, he wasn't right them last couple seasons of the Bernie Mac show, but nobody said anything about it, how ill he was. Wow. Like I just remember Bernie Mac just passing away, yo, and it just happening, and then niggas just kind of like just forgot about it. Not forgot, but it kind of just went. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just weird. Like he just came and gone, yo. And I just think he was too prominent in our community to just be forgot about like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Maybe I'm bugging. You feel me? A lot of random deaths in Hollywood. They want people to move past and forget about it. And you know what though, G Money, yo, it's much easier to do that today because we live in such a microwave society, yo. I was talking to my daughter and we was talking about we was talking about the different, like, she was saying something. I was making fun of her, like the kids nowadays, right? And she was like, "Well, y'all had the same thing too back in the day, right?" And I'm like, "Right, we had corrupted shit back then too, but the difference is back then, who remember Rotten.com? Back then, the only time you'll see some shit like a nigga with his head blown off is like you had to go on Rotten.com to see it or something like that, right? Nowadays, shit is so visible to you where it's like you used to it. Like it's nothing. Like it's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's easy to forget shit because there's nothing that shock you no more. You know what I'm saying? But back in my day, yeah, that shit still existed, but you had to do too much to see it. Like it wasn't just so accessible. Like you just wasn't going on the internet and seeing fucking niggas getting their heads blown off, or you feel me? Yeah, normalized. Perfect word, G Money. Normalized. It's normalized. Hella showing hella autopsies. That's the first time we seen that. I remember my first time seeing that shit. Like, damn, what the fuck? Nowadays, yo, you go on the internet, you'll see something, you'll just be scrolling. Damn, damn, that's crazy. It's just like you constantly being bombarded with this shit, and you become numb to it. You feel me? Yo, right? You feel me? That's our first time really seeing some wild shit on the internet. Like, and I remember the Faces of Death tape was getting passed around. That shit was like the ring tape back then. It was getting passed around. Everybody in the hood had that shit. Like, yo, you gotta watch this tape. Oh no, yo, you gotta watch this tape right here, yo. Oh no, you gotta watch this shit. This shit crazy. They on there eating monkey brains, nigga. They bust that monkey head open and shit. Like nowadays, that shit will not shock you to see it now. So yeah, like you know what I mean? Yeah, they normalized it and shit, and and that's what they do with like niggas in dresses. Like nowadays, you see a nigga in a dress, you wouldn't even think about it. You feel me? I mean, it's just I don't know, yo. Like I said, yo, it's literally a war out here for your mind, your body, and soul. You feel me? Like when Prodigy said that shit, he wasn't lying. You feel me? When he said, you know what I'm saying? Remember my mind, soul, and my body. You feel me? So yeah, but yeah, yo, they brainwashing us. You know what I mean? And I think and I think a lot of this shit is for real, if you go on the internet, you know that's social engineering, you know what I'm saying? I just think the difference is now with us, we're a little older, so we kind of can separate reality from just entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, on the fuck, I mean shit, growing up in the city, yo, listen, yo. Growing up in Baltimore City, right? I'm gonna just say this. Just real quick, speaking on what Twizzy said, because he 100% right. I my father used to live in Boston, right? I remember going out there to stay with him for the summer and like in the neighborhoods and shit and meeting other kids and shit. It was my first time realizing that that shit in Baltimore wasn't normal. That how I was living in Baltimore, because like everybody I know, we live in the same type of lifestyle down there, same type of ways, and you think it's regular, you think it's normal. It's to a point where it's like you get comfortable with it. You know what I mean? You don't think nothing of it until you go somewhere else and you be like, damn, you mean to tell me that shit ain't normal like how I was growing up? But you're right. It always been normalized. We account a lot of shit on a daily basis. And so shit, you top that with the amount of shit that you see on the internet on the we literally it's it's information overload, yo. Our brains can't even process that much information once without forgetting something. Who remember Married with Children? Kelly Bundy. She had the little fucking the problem where her brain can only store so much a fucking amount of information, and every time she learns something new, she gotta get rid of some old shit. That's like us. We got like we it's information overload, yo. It's like Baltimore survival mode. Hell yeah, no bullshit. You feel me? And that's a double edged sword, I believe, because I think growing up in somewhere like Baltimore, it kind of it kind of give you a balance. The older you get, you feel me? You learn to kind of appreciate things and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely not normal though. And you see, it's more world. Then yeah, yo, you know, like I said, when I went to Boston for the first time, I used to think everybody and their mother was from Baltimore. I used to be like, Mom, how come I'm born in a place that everybody live in and shit? You feel me? And and until I went to Boston, when I went to Boston, that was my first time like really hearing somebody talk different. They telling me I sound different. I'm like, no, y'all motherfucker, I talk normal. Y'all sound different. You feel me? Kelly was dumb as shit. It say, bro, I moved from Baltimore 10 years ago, and my behavior from me being a product of my environment made people not fuck with me because I was too intense. At bro, like I'm dead serious, yo. You don't even be knowing that shit. Like you don't even be knowing that you a certain type of way. That's what I'm saying, yo. You really. That's kind of what I experienced moving from Baltimore to California. Like it's like I wouldn't say a culture shock because they go through the similar things out here too. But in terms of like a certain way where you are coming from that city, like even in how we talk, it can be rude to some people. But that's how like even we call each other dummy, bitch. Man, you dumb as shit. Like we talk to each other like crazy. So you go somewhere else and you talk to somebody like that, they think you being disrespectful. You like, nah, I don't mean it like that. You feel me? I'm on the bus one day, I call, I'm like, nah, fool, you tripping, fool. Like, fool. Who you calling a fool? I'm like, nah, I don't mean it like that. I mean it like, you know what I'm saying? But even if something as little as that, you don't be aware of it, yo. So that's why I encourage everybody, yo. I encourage everybody at some point get out of their comfort zone, yo. Like, you know what I mean? It's a great thing to do. You feel me? You learn a lot about yourself and you see kind of outside of your outside of where you at. You know what I mean? But yeah, yo, yeah. You feel me? Man, there's so much shit I want to talk about. I can't even remember. Hold on, let me see what this shit is right here. What's this? Oh, yeah. Um, that's why you gotta have a switch. Get out the city, you be able to understand, be able to gain understanding. Absolutely, absolutely. You feel me? Absolutely. You know what I mean? Absolutely. I call it. I always. Right. Let's get back to the topic. You feel me? I got lost. You feel me? But I call that shit being Batman. You feel me? Go be Batman. You know what I mean? But yeah. Back to the Cat Williams shit. So yeah, so for the most part, all y'all agree with him. Y'all agree with him. I seen a few people comment pretty much saying like a lot of the shit he was saying was it was funny as shit, but he probably said 2 hours worth of truth and maybe an hour of bullshit. I think you gotta chew the meat and spit out the bones. But I think he was coming from a true place. I think Cat by nature, I don't know him, of course I don't, but I think by nature he's like gonna speak his mind. That don't mean it's always real. But I do think a lot of his shit was rooted in truth. Like he really trying, you feel me, expose some shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, yo, you know what I mean? Kevin Hart and shit though, like how y'all feel about Kevin Hart? Y'all think Kevin Hart a plant? You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't think he that funny. I think the stand up and shit when he was like I think it's called Laugh at My Pain. I think that shit is funny. You feel me? That shit was funny. You know what I'm saying? But like I think once he hit a certain audience and shit, and like now he crossed over so many places. Now his material don't necessarily resonate with me like it did at first when he was out the mud talking about his girl and all that shit and this crazy chick he was talking about. You feel me? She said, I don't think he's funny. I don't think he's funny. He a bit overrated. You feel me? Kev pretty much done come out of nowhere though. He kind of did. You feel me? He said he wouldn't. He did say that, and he ended up what in a motherfucking dress. Next thing I know, he blown up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the Cat Williams said he Paper Soldiers is like I love Paper Soldiers. So Paper Soldiers is funny as shit to me. You know what I'm saying? But he had Paper Soldiers and then went over to L.A. and this is stuff I didn't know. I don't really pay attention like that. And then he kind of blew up out of nowhere. He has a couple stand-up videos in comedy clubs, but they was best comedy clubs. They was the best comedy clubs. Okay, all right. I think Kevin Hart, yo. I think yo, like I heard somebody else speak on it. It might have been Corey Holcomb or some shit like that. And Corey Holcomb pretty much was just saying like it's not that he blew up out of nowhere. It's just that he got a team of niggas around him and they work hard. You feel me? And he kind of like and I guess the cards just worked out for him. You know what I mean? But putting on a dress and all that shit, you do gotta throw that into the play. But I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You feel me? Dame Dash put him on. Feel me? Yeah, I don't know about Kevin Hart and shit, but yo definitely did kind of come out of nowhere and ended up super big. At what moment was he like? I'm trying to think of the moment where it was like he was the biggest thing in comedy, and I can't really pinpoint that moment. You know what I'm saying? But but yeah, yo, I think Cat Williams was like, I think he got a personal issue with them niggas, and he was just putting it out there. You know what I'm saying? I think it's niggas that don't like him that be hating on him and shit. Cause they know, oh shit, here come this nigga. This nigga coming around. He about to tell everybody. He about to talk about the niggas he don't fuck with and shit. He like Cat seem like one of them niggas. He like the reason he's so funny because he just be raw. Like he just raw with this shit. Like sometimes the truth be funny. Motherfuckers that come around just say what's on their mind. A lot of people think that it's funny, but he don't be laughing at that shit. He be dead serious. Like that nigga said, you got an unnatural allegiance with losers, and that shit not good for you or some shit like that. Like he don't realize how funny that shit is. Too real for Hollywood. Some people is, yo. Some people too real for Hollywood. You know what I mean? Yeah. Some people he too real for that shit. Unless it's about them, they don't think it's funny. Right. You feel me? Steve Harvey like a gatekeeping ass nigga in my opinion anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, yo. Just all I know is I think in the next couple months in this year, a lot of shit is gonna come out. And niggas gonna be surprised about a lot of motherfuckers. And we're gonna get into this next thing, you feel me? Speaking of that, how many of y'all seen that Dr. Umar shit? Uncle Tom ass nigga, yeah, for sure. Didn't he tell Monique some shit like, man, you gotta smile in these people's face. You gotta dance around, man. You gotta fucking, you gotta put on spin the fucking, you know what I'm saying? Didn't he say some shit like that to him? Like, you can't say what you want to these people. If I ain't mistaken, I could be wrong. And the point, he said, but Shannon Sharp had a point too. He said he had the people on the show and nobody asked for follow-ups. They didn't? Nobody asked. Shit. They probably they probably don't want they probably don't want they probably know that he knows something and they ain't gonna play with him. You feel me? Like they probably like, yeah, all right, let's cause you know what I'm saying? Cause for nobody to address that shit directly, I mean, he done said these niggas wore dresses and was in compromised positions. I know if a nigga said that to me and I wasn't, I'd have been like, bitch, I'll slap the shit out you. You feel me? It wouldn't even be no comedy shit. It'd be like, nigga, cause you playing with my manhood in front of my kids and shit like that. You feel me? It'd be different, but ain't nobody come at him like that. Not even no funny shit. Y'all try to take the high road and all this old other goofy ass shit. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, yo, nobody, you ain't see the Dr. Umar shit or more? Listen, yo, if you don't know, Dr. Umar was on the Joe Budden podcast, right? But when he talked about the wives and I saw the pics, bruh, that's what I'm saying. Like, even with that, he said too much shit that kind of looked like it ain't look like he was crazy or talking crazy. It looked like everything he was saying kind of connected. You feel me? Um, yeah, that he pretty much was like when he said that shit about everybody go marry a light skinned big face wife, and they showed the picture of all them niggas married to, you feel me, light skinned women or white women or whatever. I'm like, dang, you feel me? But all right, yo, we're gonna talk about this Dr. Umar shit, right? If you don't know, Dr. Umar was on a Joe Budden podcast. He said a lot of shit. The nigga said a lot of shit. Now let me tell you something. I don't agree with 100% nobody say. You feel me? Like I said, shit, Michael Jordan ain't shoot 100% from the field. Motherfucking, you know what I mean? Barry Bonds ain't bat 1,000%. You can't take everything a motherfucker say and run with it. You know what I'm saying? You say, damn, my girl white. Look, the niggas, that nigga twin say, damn, my girl white. Look, yo, he had some choice words, yo, for motherfuckers that date outside the race. You know what I'm saying? And he said a lot of shit. I'll play the video just in case you ain't here. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to listen, yo. This is a safe spot. This is a safe place, yo. We here, we shooting the shit. It's literally called Shooting the Breeze. It's probably a long clip, so I'm gonna just summarize. I ain't gonna play that shit. He pretty much just said he was talking to the one nigga on the Joe Budden podcast, and he stopped. He said, yo, I'm trying to figure out something just hit me. I'm trying to figure out why you got this liberal point of view. He said, he said, you be chasing snow bunnies or some shit, he said. And nigga was like, yeah, I got a white girlfriend. And yo, Dr. Umar went in on him pretty much. Was like, see, that's why you think the way you think, because you got a white girlfriend. And then nigga Ish was like, shit, I've been thinking like this before I met my white girl. You know what I'm saying? It's what I want to know from y'all, right? Do y'all believe that you should date your race specifically and only? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just tell you what I think. You feel me? I think that whatever the fuck you do, it's your fucking business. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I do understand what Umar's saying on the sense of like, because you like you want to procreate and further your race and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But but at the same time, I just think like to associate, you know what I'm saying? Right. You feel me? You know what I mean? Yeah, I think you should date who's right for you. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, and you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, whatever you do is your motherfucking business. You feel me? Like, um, I'm with you. Everyone has a preference. I feel that same way. You know what I'm saying? I think it's deeper you get with it, it may be smart too. You know what I mean? But I do understand in the sense of like I do understand where he was coming from, but to kind of say that you don't have a certain point of view because of who you dating, you know what I mean? We can argue about that forever. You know what I'm saying? But you know, but that's not particularly all I wanted to talk about what Umar said because I know that'd be a real deep topic. You feel me? But he said a lot of other shit that I want to kind of get into, and I'm gonna play that for everybody. I be believing motherfuckers could have an agenda, and in most cases, they raise us to talk to haters. That's a little cold and whole tapis. And that's another thing, yo, about that whole. I know he Pan African and all that shit. Listen, yo, I don't. All right, look. Do we have to get on this subject, yo? Do I gotta talk about it? Because I don't want to start division and shit like that. But I don't think everybody from Africa, yo, just because you black and in America, yo. Look, I believe I don't even believe Africa and niggas is the same fucking race. But that's another story. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother story. We can get into that some other time when I got enough time and energy to get into that shit. You feel me? But I'm trying to find a video right now, and we can get into this shit real bit because this shit he was saying right here is some deep rooted shit. When he was talking about and I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about it. Hold up, just give me a second. I gotta find it. Hold up, hold up. Uh, damn, y'all thought I saved that motherfucker. Oh no, I gotta find it. Give me a second, y'all. I had it all queued up on my computer, but yeah, I don't even think it's about clothes, spirit, and souls deep within. I like I said, yo, this shit deep, yo. This like if you really get into this whole thing, I think life is much more deeper than we can even, you know what I mean, understand it. But you know, like at the end of the day, of about the whole race situation, it's pretty much like whatever the fuck. And that's another thing. I think a lot of times, yo, motherfuckers be too invested in like even with the whole gender war shit. I do not like this gender war shit. You feel me? I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? I definitely appreciate you coming through. You know what I'm saying? I plan on being way more consistent and doing this shit the right way, like I should have. I've been bullshitting, but it's 2024. My resolution is to come do this shit like real, like you feel me? But damn, I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? I forgot what the fuck I was saying. Um, damn, y'all, I forgot what the fuck I was saying. I forgot what I was saying. Hold on, give me a second. Damn, I forgot what I was saying. Yo, that's crazy. I can't be doing that. But until I remember what I was saying. Nah, it's all good, yo. That should have hit me, yo. It'd hit me. I remember. It might not have been meant to say right now. You feel me? But yeah. But anyway, right? I can't find the video right now. I ain't gonna waste too much time trying to look for it. But I'm gonna just say pretty much what he was talking about. You were saying it gets deep. Damn, I don't remember, G Money. I don't remember. Feel me? I really don't, yo. But another thing Umar talked about, if I remember, I just said. But another thing he was talking about was just this what I was saying. This what I was saying. I was saying that's why I don't really leave in like the gender war either. Like I don't like that whole gender war shit because I think it distracts us from the real problem. Like you feel me? To steady blame women, 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 and for women to blame men, 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 men. You never get to what the actual problem is. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what we kind of got to start doing. And instead of looking to blame, I think we should start like looking inside, like what can I do to moving forward and shit. You feel me? And then we can start to fix shit. But I don't even like the gender war shit either. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a distraction. You know what I'm saying? And it's just more division. You feel me? So I was saying that's what I mean. It's deeper. Like in the beginning of the stream, I'm gonna say it again. Like we at war, yo. You feel me? But it's only in the black community, yo. We do that shit more than I got saying, yo. I be saying, yo, don't nobody hate niggas more than niggas, yo. You feel me? And I know they ain't. I know you feel me. Like I ain't gonna classify us all as that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying, yo. Like we love to talk shit about each other, yo. We love to fucking, you know what I mean? Like constantly compare ourselves to each other and shit. And you feel me? Like I think we do too much outward blaming and shit, and not enough like. Right, it come with accountability and real accountability. What do that look like? What is accountability? You feel me? What do that look like? What do accountability look like? You know what I'm saying? I think that's what he meant, like to an extent, like of it being the worst here. Like this is where it creates the most division. You know what I'm saying? Like this is where it creates the most separation. Like we literally be like, fuck our women. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck that bitch. Like we don't like each other, yo. And like I think that was by design. You know what I'm saying? And that's what made me want to bring up this next part. You feel me? Bro, you said you hit that shit on the nose, yo. Holding yourself responsible for your actions. And this is what I want. This is what I'm saying, G Money. Even in that, right? What do that look like? What does it look like to hold myself accountable? You feel me? You know what I think we got a lot of habit of doing, yo, and we probably all know. I'm probably guilty of it too. You feel me? I call it ant. ANT. You feel me? Talking. No, wait. A nigga talking. Niggas just be talking, yo. Niggas do a lot of talking, yo. Niggas just do a lot of talking, yo. Like we be talking about shit. We all know somebody that just be talking. Like this nigga don't do none of that shit. He got some great ideas, but nigga just talking. Like you just talking. Like I think a lot of that shit got to translate to action. You feel me? That's what I meant. Like you know what I mean? Like at some point you gotta stop talking. You feel me? I think like just an example that gender war shit, right? What's the point in continuing the conversation of who's right and wrong when we know enough to be like, all right, I know how I got moved then. Like, fuck, keep going back and forth about what's right or wrong. Let's just start doing the work. You know what I'm saying? You know, another thing, like, why LP? Why anytime you stop fucking with somebody, it gotta be hate. Somebody gotta be doing something wrong. Somebody gotta did some fucked up shit. Why can't it be we just mutually didn't agree to? You know what I'm saying? We both. I wish her the best, and why gotta be hate or disdain and shit? You feel me? Why can't we just break up gracefully? We go our ways gracefully, and it be what it is. You know what I'm saying? Gotta turn it into an action. That's a must. Feel me? It's real, yo. It's real. But that's kind of one of the things I want to talk about on the video where he kind of was pretty much saying and shit like it's by system like our shit is like that by design because I mean I was born in '88, you know what I'm saying, but like I know at some point the household, like the black community in general, went through much more socially and was able to stick together. You know what I'm saying? That's 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 our problem, and that's the problem with our people. That's just our culture. You feel me? Yo, our culture. I look. I think our culture is destroyed to a degree, yo. Because I mean, what's our culture? Rap music, hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is our culture? I think we have one. I just don't think we. I don't think we. I don't know. I think we lost it. I should say. You know what I mean? And we replace it with some shit that they manufactured, and we picked it up as our own. But you know, they say I don't believe nobody made us this way, bro. I feel like that's an excuse. We can do what we want. And I understand that point of view, G Money, because that's what I mean. Like at the end of the day, if you put listen, if you fool me once, that's you did wrong, right? You fucked up. But if you fool me again, that's my motherfucking fault. How many times, like if you in a relationship with a motherfucker and they just terrible treat you like shit and you blame them, how many times for you be sit back to be like, how many times, how long you gotta be with them until you realize, damn, maybe it's me. Like, how the fuck can I blame this motherfucker? I keep falling for the same dumbass shit. You feel me? Like we know, like yo, you realize all the shit we talk about is in unison. Like I think Twiz said it. Like it's blatant. Why the fuck we keep falling for this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like what's going on? Feel me? When social came out, it changed the course of how we communicated with our people. That's another thing, yo. Even with like social media, yo, bro. Look, yo. It's a war going on outside. Nobody's safe from. I'm telling you, yo, we are at fucking war, yo. And we gotta have a laser focus, yo. You gotta really be out this bitch with a laser focus so you won't get lost in the sauce out this motherfucker, yo. You know what I mean? We choose to do what we doing. I agree. You feel me? We haven't defined our own culture. I think others have, and that's why we have gravitated to. Yo, I believe black people love negativity. Hell yeah, yo, we love some bullshit. We love drama. Some shit going on outside, niggas at they blinds. Hey, yo, you know they arguing, yo. I heard such and such arguing yesterday. They was out that bitch fighting. We love that shit, yo. That's why we love the TV. We love loving hip hop. We love to see motherfuckers act a fool. You feel me? We have been in a purge. Hell yeah, we've been in a purge, yo. You know what I'm saying? We love that shit. We love it, bro. We love some drama. As long as we ain't in it, oh, we love the drama. I'ma keep it a bean. I'ma be 100%. I'ma be real with y'all. I'm transparent right now. You feel me? Nigga at work, when they got I don't be in the bullshit, but like when niggas get to arguing at work, I be on the side, I'm like, oh shit. I like a little entertainment. Or when I'm driving my bus and shit, and some passengers get to beefing, I'm like, yeah, entertainment, nigga. Go ahead. I ain't gonna call the police until niggas start swinging. You feel me? Fuck that. But niggas love some bullshit, yo. It's your jaw, no, bro. You the media. Yo, and that's another thing about this shit that I realize I gotta do. I gotta speak on a lot of shit that I don't necessarily give a fuck about. But see how I'm gonna do it, I'm always gonna try like have some edifying conversation about it. I ain't trying to get into the gossipy and oh Remy Ma papoose. Oh shit, she credit. Nah, what can we learn from teachable moments? Teachable moments. What the fuck can we learn from this and moving forward? You feel me? So funny. Especially when it's not your own drum. We love that shit. And I agree. We don't know what our culture is, and that's why we can't get it right because how can you fix something you don't even know is broken? And I'm gonna tell you, yo, our shit got broke for like our shit been broke long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I said, I'm born in '88. Like the shit I wanted to show y'all, the video I wanted to show y'all was Dr. Umar talking about how they de-industrialized the schools. You feel me? Took all the trades out the schools. So instead of you graduating with your plumber's license or your auto mechanics license, like a trade that you can actually get some bread from. Like, this is why I don't think America really give a fuck about the people. Because if you wanted a functioning society and high economics with money, like, I don't know nothing about politics or, you know what I'm saying, how that shit work. But I would think I would want to prepare people for the workforce. You feel me? So I'm gonna teach them shit in school so when they graduate, they can automatically enter the workforce and be a productive asset to the country. But instead, they take that shit out to school, right? Now you graduate with no real trade, no real sense of getting money. Now you gotta go pay for 4 years at a college, or you gotta go pay for that same trade that you could have got for free at a trade school. Puts you in depths. You feel me? Y'all saying a lot, you know what I'm saying? People soaking their problems, never looking for a resolution. That's another thing. That's why I say we gotta learn how to let shit go, yo. It's a hard look. I'm not Mr. Morale. I struggle with this shit day by day, but practice makes progression. They damn sure the wood shop and all that shit. You can even get your license back in school. Remember that high school? So they take that shit out to school. Boom, they take it out. So now men coming out of school, they ain't got no jobs, they ain't got no skills, they can pay no bills. Then they bring in the government assistance aspect to it. Food stamps, welfare, blah, 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 blah. Then they hit niggas in the head with crack. Boom. Now crack in the play, and we know how hard that hit our community. You feel me? And I'm gonna read some of y'all comments real quick, but their agenda gonna make all that irrelevant. That's why. Exactly. They monetize the education system. That's exactly what they did. Now you gotta pay for it. Nigga, I'm paying off, like, you gotta pay off college Sally Mae for some shit that they barely even taught you. Like, for a trade, to be a productive member of society, like, what the fuck? I know America ain't shit if you don't pay your water, you gotta pay for water, nigga. That's a curse. If I ain't never heard of a curse, that's a curse. You gotta pay for water. And if you don't pay that shit, they gonna cut your shit off. They don't give a fuck. They might give you a little 2-day notice. They might give you a grace period. But whenever they feel like they can be like, man, cut that nigga water off. Like on some Lamar type shit. I'm gonna keep it real. They took that shit out of the city schools, but not the county. And specific school. Now you gotta, but even in them county schools, you gotta pay for it. You gotta have more. You gotta be in a higher bracket probably to even live in the county. Unless you in a, like, everybody's situation is not the same, but in a whole, you feel me? Like, in a whole, like, you can go. You gotta have a higher economic situation to be able to even get to the county or put your kids in county. And then if you want private school, paying more money. This America is a business at the end of the day. You feel me? Facts. They got assistance separate the family. Government assistance separates the exactly. It separates the family. So now the man graduate, no trades or nothing. He can't really get a job to take care of the household. So now he gotta hit the streets. He go hit the streets, jeopardizing his freedom. He possibly either using the crack or he's selling the crack or vice versa, however that's happening. And then they put this extreme on you. So if you get caught with crack, you're getting 5 years automatically, no questions asked. So now you're getting a lot of high incarceration. And then in the 90s, motherfucking, that's when the Con Bill got signed. And you remember how they was pushing Bill Clinton as the first black president? Oh, he was so cool. Oh, because the niggas heart said he smoked some weed. Yo, do you understand that? Our people some gullible motherfuckers, yo. We be gullible, yo. We called that nigga a black president because he said he smoked weed one time. You feel me? We thought he was the coolest nigga because he could play the saxophone and shit. Whole time, that nigga locked up more black people than any fucking president in American history. You know what I'm saying? But as a matter of fact, I do think I got the video. I sent it to my daughter. Hold on. All right, here you go, y'all. I'm gonna let this play.
And between black and black male relationship.
Let me y'all can hear that.
First of all, let's back up. Up until 1970. Most black families was headed by a man and a woman. Sure. Slavery did not destroy the black family. Did not. We were married all through slavery, all through civil rights. You don't begin to see the rise of a single black mother until the 1970s. That was not a coincidence.
Late 70s.
Exactly.
Late 70s.
The 70s is when the government came into the black community.
Didn't get us out.
Yes, Newark, New Jersey, Philly, Baltimore, Detroit, and they deindustrialized the inner city.
Yes, and
They took the jobs out.
Yes.
They took the factories out. And then they went into the high schools and deindustrialized the high school. So guess what?
No
He
trades.
should have graduated with his carpentry license.
Yes.
You should have graduated with your plumbing license.
No
You
trades.
should have graduated with his auto mechanic license. You should have graduated with his HVAC. They stripped all of that, the skills that pay the bills.
Sure.
This was done on purpose to make the black man financially irrelevant to the black woman. To make the 1970s was all about making the black man financially irrelevant to the black woman. And then in the 1980s, they dropped the crack on. CIA, cocaine import agency. Now, black men, jobless after the 70s, you bring me crack. I got a decision.
Is this where the prison industrial complex kicks in?
Absolutely. So I'm either going to smoke the crack and deal with the fact I can't take care of my family, or I'm going to sell the damn crack. That was the 80s. And then they hit us with HIV AIDS at the same time. So the 80s was biological warfare with the AIDS and chemical warfare with the crack, which set us up for the 1990s. Bill Clinton, crime bill. It's the first time in American history you can go to jail for the rest of your life without having committed a violent crime because you got caught in possession of drugs 3 times in a row. It was
like that's some real shit, yo, when you really think about it, yo. And I think we so far into like now it's 2024, it's easy to forget shit like that, to how we got here. So when we talk about everything we talking about on this live, it's like how the fuck we get here. And we gotta remember this history because in 20 years, this the shit that niggas ain't gonna out, you know what I'm saying? Like the next generation probably ain't gonna know that shit. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's different out here. So you feel me? That's just something that we, you know, us as I'm sure like most of us in the same age frame. You feel me? I graduated my barber license, but you know what's good about that, Amor? You got that shit. You got your license. You can always go do that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was even telling my daughter, like, yo, she said she want to be in a band, like a rock band and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? And I'm like, all right, that's cool, but make sure you got like make sure you pursuing a trade or something you can always make money in, because when you have like a trade or something like that or a skill, that gives you freedom to pursue anything you want to pursue. You know what I'm saying? So like you don't want to be a motherfucker putting your eggs in one basket and don't want to pursue a rock band and be a broke ass motherfucker with nothing you can generate no bread from. Make sure you got some kind of like, you know what I'm saying, some kind of trade or skill you can take anywhere. If I can go back in school, yo, and do this shit over, I'll be a dentist. I would be a dentist, my nigga. I would be a fucking dentist. That was what I would do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, warfare, straight up. All facts, G Money. You already know, G Money. We've been talking about this shit years ago. Feel me? Now they taxing people on the same drugs. You feel me? Like, ain't that crazy? Look, yo, listen, yo. It's a lot of shit to talk about tonight, yo. I ain't want to get we ain't gotta make it gloomy and doomy. We can have some fun, but it's real out here. So that's why we got hey yo, look, I ain't gonna lie. Somebody said that to me. As a matter of fact, my dentist said that shit to me. Like, you know you can still do it. I'm like, yeah, I know. I went and looked into that shit. They started talking about them numbers. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I might just, you know what I mean? Shit, the least I could do nowadays, you can learn anything on YouTube. I might go learn how to mold some grills or something, but you feel me? No, I feel y'all though, and y'all right, you know what I mean? But all I'm saying is you know, a lot of L kids, you feel me? And one thing I want to say too, right? One thing I want to say, L generation of men, like my age and people around my age, I know all my homeboys. I think we kind of trying to change the narrative of family. I think we trying to put more family into shit, right? I think we're a long way to go, but for the most part, I'm gonna give us some credit. Every nigga I know with a kid, ain't none of them really no deadbeat ass nigga. Niggas want to be there with their kids and they emphasize being fathers. You feel me? And I think we hit it in the right way. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I just wanted to throw that out there because I think we the generation that kind of set to change it, because I'm of that 90s, 80s generation. I'm of that broken home, single mother. You feel me? Nowadays, I ain't gonna say that don't exist, but I do see a lot more men trying to be dads. And I ain't gonna say they never was trying to be, but you feel me? 89. Shit, niggas buy grills. Niggas going always. Nigga, I'd never go out of business fucking with these niggas, boy. 89. So yeah, you're around the same. You know what I'm saying? Like all the men I know for the most part, they put emphasis on that fatherhood shit. Niggas put pride into that shit. Like they want to be there. Like it ain't no, you feel me? I ain't gonna say it don't exist, but you niggas get what I'm saying. Like shit, you know what I mean? I can speak for the dudes on here now. You know what I'm saying? Niggas let it. You know, niggas want to be in their kid life. You feel me? And it's up to us to kind, cause we that generation, yo. We the ones that change the narrative. You feel me? I heard, you know, but yeah. Hold up, give me a second. I want to talk about some other shit, cause I've been going on for a long time, and hold up, I've been going on for a minute. But it's something else I want to talk about. It's so much shit. What is this right here? I don't even know what this is. I can't even tell what this is. I think I got most of that shit covered. But yeah, yo. And all in all, yo, at the end of the day, y'all gotta remember we in this motherfucking we gotta make sure our kids follow suit. You feel me? You know, like the internet is a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But it like I was trying to explain this to my daughter and shit. Like, it's not that it's bad. It's just that people use it. It could be used for bad, but at the end of the day, it's a tool. So the good thing is that we got so much information accessible to us. You know what I mean? It's to a point now. I think now more than any point in history, a motherfucker could make their own selves a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can literally Google how to be a plumber. I can have all the skill. The only thing I don't got is the certificate. You feel me? Like, you can pretty much learn a lot of shit on the internet. So we gotta use that shit accordingly. You feel me? But we gotta make sure our kids follow suit. And you know, that's a whole nother subject. You feel me? That's a whole nother thing. You know what I mean? We gotta be responsible with our kids. You know, make sure we we out this bitch. We ain't just having babies, just having them and shit. You know what I'm saying? We gotta make sure we out here really trying make the best decisions and we could, you feel me? And who we lay with and who we choose to deal with. But you know how that shit go. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me see if I can find some more of the topics I was looking at. You know what I mean? Other than that, the motherfucking tomorrow, June motherfucking I meant June. I'm already in June. God damn it, god damn. Already in June. January 7th, tomorrow. It's 7 days into the new year, 2024. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna keep y'all all night. I can keep going, but I understand it's late. My computer fucked up on me, so I'm trying to think. It's so much shit that I could have talked about. Damn, yo, you missed it, yo. What we had to say about Cat, yo, we said a lot of shit about Cat, but pretty much the gist of it was we believe a lot of the shit he was saying. Like, we believe he was exposing a lot of shit about niggas. Like, he was definitely giving it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of it was like I think a lot of it, like, I think 90% of that shit was real. I think 10% of it was just him kind of putting a spin on it. But I think a lot of it, that shit is real because the way people responded to it, ain't nobody really denying none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's on YouTube now, yo. Is the replay definitely on there? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, DJ. Look, yo, I promise I'm gonna be more consistent with the streams, yo. And I love the participation, yo. And I know it's late back home, yo. So for people to still be up and commenting and giving great input, yo, I salute y'all. You know what I'm saying? I did have some more shit to talk about, but right now, yo, we've been running an hour and 40 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So we've been kind of going at, talking about a lot of shit. I guess I get the close, you know what I mean? Hold up. I believe that shit too. Bet I'm gonna go watch it. Yeah, DJ, go check it out. You feel me? I just woke up, so shit. I appreciate y'all for real. You feel me? Hey man, come back. But I just want to end it with this, yo. Remember, yo, I'm gonna throw it up on the screen one more time for niggas. You feel me? Motherfucking composure. Keep your composure at all times, yo. Have something to focus on. Give yourself 2024. Give yourself something to focus on. Put your mind on that. You feel me? Focus on that shit. Cause being focused on something, it'll keep you away from a lot of dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? So just try to stay focused and remember, be honest with yourself. You feel me? And show love, yo. You know what I mean? I know everything ain't all kumbaya and all cool. You know what I'm saying? There's a time and place for everything at the end of the day. But for the most part, yo, keep y'all composure, yo. Don't get lost in the sauce out this bitch. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Don't get lost in the sauce out here, yo, because it's a fucking war. It's a war. We being attacked every single way. Food, TV, media. Be smart out this motherfucker. Enjoy it. Love, live, laugh, yo. Take care of y'all family. No crash outs. Don't be no crash dummy out this bitch. Nah, don't fall for it. I had to tell a nigga on my bus the other day, he was getting into it with a white man and shit. I had to pull him up. I'm like, yo, shorty. I'm like, yo, keep your composure, bro. I'm so happy. He was like, I got you, yo. I got you. I'm so happy he received it because, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, don't let nobody take you out your comfort zone, yo. Like, you feel me? Like, whether it ain't because he's white, I'm just saying, like, don't let nobody take you out your comfort zone. Like, be composed. You know what I'm saying? Be composed, yo. Practice that shit, y'all. Practice it. But until then, you feel me? Practice makes progress. I love that shit more. Until then, yo, everybody have a good night, yo. Much love. And check in, yo. Check into the next stream, yo. I had some shit to talk about, and I'm gonna have the computer working and all that shit. We're gonna be able to watch some shit and all that. So until then, everybody have a good night, yo. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that goofy shit that them YouTubers be saying, yo. And we out this motherfucker. Peace, yo. Peace. Head grease.